Ladies and gentlemen,
You guys ready?
it's time to buckle up.
Are you ready?
It's time for Pittcast.
Välkomna ska ni vara till ett nytt avsnitt av Pittcast.
Yes.
Jag har min co-host här, Charlie. Så har vi lilla Hampus där borta.
Jajamän.
Hampus, är du taggad för idag, eller?
Jo, men det är. Men jag kommer nog... vi ska ju köra avsnittet på engelska, så jag kommer nog sitta här och smyga här bakom.
Du vill inte hoppa in på engelska, eller?
Nej, jag tror på...
Vem är man och så bollarna?
Här, alltså. Ni båda, du är kanadensare, Charlie, och du är amerikanare.
Ja.
Så vi tar det lugnt, liksom.
Alltså, vår nästa gäst är ju amerikan och svensk. Så...
Ska vi säga vem där?
Ja, ska vi säga? Okej, kör då.
Okej då, nu ska jag göra så här jävligt bra intro. Okay?
Jag bygger upp lite så att
Okej.
får se.
Se vad
Du
du
måste göra
tycker.
en snygg introduction.
Okej, se om det var bra då.
Okej, kör.
Mannen vi har idag, nej okej, jag ska inte säga så. Mannen vi har idag är en atlet. Han har inofficiellt världsrekord för åldersgruppen 8 år, 9 år, 10 år, 11 år och 12 år. Jag tror det var så mycket. Han har OS-guld i sin gren. Han har VM-guld i sin gren. Han har världsrekord i sin gren. Och han heter Mondo Armand Duplantis. Var det bra?
Ja, det var bra, det
Ja,
var
okej,
sjukt.
jag tar.
Ja, så det är vår gäst, Mondo Duplantis. Så att, jävligt nice gäst du har.
Ja, faktiskt.
Jävligt kul att han ville komma. Nej men cool kille. Jag har alltid tyckt han är jävligt cool. Och alltså hans rekord speaks for itself. Liksom. Han är en jävla superstjärna här. Alltså.
Ja, det är fan beast. Alltså.
Så att, men jag tänkte att vi snackar på engelska faktiskt. För att jag har inte sett han snacka på engelska innan. Och jag vet att han är mer bekväm med det än vad han är på svenska. Och Charlie, du är kanadensare, jag är halvamerikan. Så
Ja, det funkar ju bra för oss liksom.
Ja.
Och sen också för Hampus egentligen då.
Annars går du basta ut svengelska nu?
Nej, jag tror inte man kommer få höra den.
Fan.
Är det så? Går du bara sitta där och checka ljudet?
Jag sitter och lyssnar lite, det kan ju också vara kul. Jag tycker ni själva pratar lite för mycket. Så jag...
Ja, det var en vaj om vad händer.
Oh shit, okej. Jag fattar. Men, nej, men så är det som helst så att Mondo kommer komma in här jävligt snart. Så att jag är fan taggad alltså. Det finns mycket att snacka om. Han är amerikan, svensk. Det är jag med. Så att det är så här... Jag ser mycket likheter. Så det är intressant att se hur han tänker. Alltså både kring sporten och bara allmänt. Alltså jag är jävligt taggad på att snacka lite med honom faktiskt.
Han känns också rätt lik liksom, bara normalt. Att han är ju ung som oss liksom.
Ja.
Så det kommer vara väldigt chill, ska jag gissa.
Men han är 23 va?
Ja, jag tror det.
Ja.
Så han är ung liksom, så han kommer vara väldigt chill, alltså gissar jag.
Ja.
Men även bara att han är från alltså, USA och Sverige, båda två.
Ja.
Alltså, nu har ju han växt upp i USA.
Ja.
Men bara hur du och jag också har en sån nordamerikansk
Ja.
alltså, sida liksom. Så bara dra lite paralleller där, för det brukar vi typ göra rätt mycket.
Ja. Jag ber om ursäkt för alla som, eller folk förstår väl engelska, alltså jag vet inte.
Ja,
Om du inte förstår engelska så är jag jävligt ledsen.
Ja, synd för dig, alltså det är bara taggad nu, helt ärligt.
Nej men så tyvärr så kommer det vara på engelska, jag hoppas inte det spelar så stor roll. Men ja, han kommer komma in i studion när som helst, så att då är det bara att tuta och köra, jag är jävligt taggad alltså.
Ja, vi kör.
Är vi redo Hampus? Är vi redo på allt?
Ja, men
Hampus, är du redo på undertexter?
nej. Då kan det dra.
Ja, shit.
Ja, men det kommer bli jävligt bra. Kör vi.
Programmet presenteras i samarbete med Tigerbalsam och Revolution Race, ett outdoor-varumärke som erbjuder färgglada och kvalitetssäkra friluftskläder till massor av äventyr.
Då är vi igång, nytt avsnitt av Pittcast. Vi har vår gäst här i studion. Jag är jävligt taggad faktiskt. Jag har sett fram emot det här länge.
Ja, faktiskt. Alltså,
Så jävla bra gäst. Så att, vi kan ju introducera nu, det är Mondo Duplantis som vi har här i studion. Välkommen in! Det här kommer då vara på engelska också för det blir väl lättare för oss alla då.
Ja, exakt.
Yo, what's up bro? Good to have you here man.
Nice to be here.
So how's things?
It's good. Wait.
You want some water?
No, it's
You
good.
good?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good. But no, it's good. Can't complain really. Like
Yeah.
the season's coming up pretty soon for me here.
Mhm.
and so just kind of like charging up for that.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah.
When does the season start?
2 weeks from now. So February 2nd is my first competition.
Dang.
And that's the indoor season. So we do the we have like a little bit of an indoor season during the winter,
Okay.
and then the real like more real season is the outdoors. That's where we do that.
Okay.
And
Is there any
that's in
difference with the
summer.
outdoors and the indoors? Competition wise?
Yeah, well the indoors is a little bit smaller.
Okay.
It's like if we have the Olympics, World Championships, all that's going to be outdoors.
Yeah.
That's going to be like in the middle or end of the summer. But yeah, it's. I mean, one difference is indoors is easier.
Yeah.
Really?
For at least our event, because like when you're running and we have this long ass pole. It's,
yeah.
Can I curse?
Yeah, you can
Yeah, of
curse.
course.
Do whatever you want,
We
man.
curse a lot.
Yeah, my
so-
bad.
You just
And,
feel at home. Do whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like we have no wind or anything to affect us when we're indoors.
Okay.
So it makes it a lot easier. Yeah.
Does that do a lot? Like when you're up on that pole, because you're like aren't you like 5 meters up in the air?
6, a little over 6.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, it's not that much in the air. It's more the approach, the run up.
Really?
Yeah, because when you're running, like I run 20 steps my approach, and I'm trying to find like the right rhythm and consistency in every run. I'm trying to have it basically the exact same. I'm trying to create as much speed as possible. So it's important for it to be consistent. And it makes it hard when you have to kind of navigate the pole through wind, whether it's to the side or right in your face.
I get that.
Yeah, because you're really fast, right? So I saw some statistic that if you just ran the 100 meters thing, you'll be able to compete. I think it was in the European Championships, like just alone. So I think isn't that like your biggest advantage?
Yeah. Maybe I don't know if I wouldn't do that. Maybe I don't know if I do that much damage, but maybe I can make it. But yeah, I mean it's you got to be fast.
Yeah.
It's super important because if you're not able to create speed and energy through the takeoff, then you're not going to be able to use high grips and you're not going to be able to use stiff pulls.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that like a lot of people misinterpret like about the sport. Like it is very technical, but like you need to be on a stiff pole that can like a catapult that can shoot you up there.
Yeah.
So you need to be putting a lot of energy through the takeoff, and so that's basically just comes from speed.
I just gotta say, my brother. I told my little brother. He's like 10 years old. He's super cute. I told him that I was gonna do a podcast with you, and he's been like killing me. They're like, you have to show him a picture of me because apparently people think that you guys look alike. He looks like a younger version of you, is what I've heard.
Doppelganger?
Yeah, kind of. I mean,
A bit.
Kind
I see.
of. Kind of.
That's a bit far stretched.
I don't know. Kind of a little bit maybe.
Yeah.
I've heard it a bunch of times. What do you think? You think you look like him?
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Take the other picture of him.
Yeah, this is like a younger picture of you.
Yeah.
2016.
I don't know.
Dude, yeah.
A little bit.
I think so a little bit.
He's been killing me.
Yeah.
He's been killing me. Showing me a picture.
He's like more like blonde hair,
Yeah.
Swedish version
Yeah,
of me.
exactly.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
But I think it's so interesting because I think we have a lot in common. Your dad is American and your mom's Swedish, right? So it's the same as my parents.
Yeah.
Your dad's you're from Louisiana, right?
Louisiana, yeah.
That's dope. Lafayette.
Lafayette, yeah.
Damn. But how long did you live there?
My whole childhood, basically.
You moved
Until-
you moved here. What year did you move here?
2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
You're still getting used to the Swedish environment.
Yeah, and I still go back and forth too.
Yeah.
But so I don't live here even like full time
Yeah.
necessarily. So I still split time, but I didn't like really like spend my real time here until like 2-3 years ago. I guess at this point.
How do you like it compared to the U.S.?
I like it. It's a lot different. No, like it's. I really enjoy it. It's a lot different for me.
Yeah.
Because like when I go back to Louisiana, it's like it's almost like not that I'm a different person, but it's just such a different environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm seen a lot differently there than I am here.
Really? How?
Like I'm seen as a lot bigger deal here than
yeah.
I am when I'm in the United States. That's 100%.
Isn't that
It's
because
bigger here, right?
Yeah.
The sport. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I don't even know if it's necessarily that the sport is so much bigger here. I think it's just that they like to see somebody winning that represents Sweden.
yeah, that's what I think
Yeah.
as
I
well.
think it's more just that.
I think
Yeah.
that's Swedish pride because we're like a small nation, so
Yeah.
we take a lot of credit for our athletes. So
Yeah, exactly.
you being Swedish, like a huge deal. You know, the U.S. is the best in everything. So,
Yeah.
They got guys in like every sport.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Dang.
but also the weather. I mean, like, have you been here in the wintertime now?
Yeah, a little bit. The past few winters.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
It's cold.
Yeah.
It's cold, but it's
Dark.
dark. It's a little bit weird, like not getting sun.
Yeah.
And I can understand how that takes a toll on people, but I don't think I haven't been here like I go back and forth enough to where it doesn't do like real damage on me. Yeah.
Really?
And I'm like I have like my competition season right now too, so it's like I'm pretty focused on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like chilling, training, physio, like and like resting anyway, like quite a bit. So like I feel like it's nice to sleep here in the winters. 'Cause
Really?
you could just sleep. Yeah, because like
Yeah.
it's
I can see
dark.
that.
You
I
know,
can see that.
like the summers are weird. I love the summers here because they're
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Yeah,
especially
me
like
too.
living in the city in Stockholm.
Yeah.
But it's like it can be weird. Like, I mean, you really need some like blackout curtains.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it's like it's
Yeah.
11:30 o'clock, and it's like
Well, I have to
Still
disagree with you.
light.
I way rather be in Louisiana in the
Yeah.
summertime. I way rather.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
me too.
hot. That's what we need. So
Yeah.
we need
you'd
some-
rather be in Louisiana in the summertime.
Yeah, than in Sweden, 100%.
No, dude, you would not. It's like 35, 40 in the summertime.
Exactly. That's why I would want to be there.
But it's the same.
No, it's not good. That's not. No, it's like it's too much. I'm telling you.
You don't like it?
100% humidity.
I love it, bro. But it's kind of my dad's from North Carolina, so and he
That's
just
different,
moved.
though.
He just moved to South Carolina, which is like around Charleston. Have you been there? Yeah, like it's kind of humid as well, but I think Louisiana's even more humid, isn't it?
It's really humid.
Really?
I mean, it's like 100%.
Dang, I've actually never
gets-
been to Louisiana, but I mean the Charleston humidity is pretty bad, but like it's even worse than that.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I would say so.
Really?
I think so. I mean, it's like if you're in like the middle of the summer in Louisiana,
Yeah.
it's one of these situations where like it does not matter where you are. You can be like under shade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are going to be
It's still-
sweating,
Yeah.
and like it's going to be sticky.
I know.
So like if you're cool with that, like I'm cool with that
Yeah.
for the most part. But like if you're wearing like
Yeah, but
going-
you're
if
used
you
to
go
it.
out or do anything, like if you go out to go eat or do anything, like you wear jeans, like you are going to be sweating, like
Shit.
sweating your balls off. For like it's not.
So training there is a pain in the ass, basically.
But I'm never there in the summer anymore. I'm only here in the summer.
Really.
Yeah,
really.
which I like.
Yeah.
I like being here in the summer. I think Stockholm's super sick in the summer.
That's kind of what I want to do, honestly. I would
what?
want to do that. Just be here during the summers and then leave during the winters.
But where are y'all right now? Like for the most part, like what does a year look like for y'all as far as where are y'all?
I mean, I still go to school, so
But you're just here,
yeah, I'm just here
full round.
the whole year.
You're in Stockholm.
Yeah, I live in the island here,
Oh, nice.
so yeah, I live like 5 minutes away. Go to school, wake up, normal. I'm not done yet.
Leading it, yeah.
yeah, but I'm mostly here too. But I have family over there, so I go back and forth a lot too. But you're over there a lot more than I am. I wish I could be over there, but
But it's
yeah.
in Charleston.
yeah, my dad lives in Charleston, but I have family in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I go up and down all the time. But yeah, I mean, I like it. I like going back and forth. I don't really have a problem with it, but
I think it's a good like they're different in good ways.
yeah,
I think that like there's some things that are really nice about being in the United States, and I think there's some differences between Sweden and the United States that it's nice to split time too.
yeah, I'm with
I
you.
think that
The cultural differences, though, like, have you seen anything specific that you're like, okay, I'm not used to this? Because obviously you're Swedish, but
yeah.
you've lived your whole life basically as a child in the U.S. Is there anything where you came where it's like, okay, this is odd?
Yeah, there is. I think that, but my perspective is a little bit messed up because I've been able to like make a more of a name for myself here.
Yeah,
So I don't think I have like the normal experience that everybody else does in Sweden
Yeah.
for the most part.
yeah,
But I mean, as far as like people and like human interactions, it's a lot different than being in Louisiana.
In what way? Like,
People are a lot more reserved in Sweden.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think.
Which can be good, which can be bad. It just depends on how it is. I mean, sometimes I'm like, and sometimes you don't want to talk. So,
Yeah,
so I get that.
exactly.
Like, I feel that sometimes, like when you're in an elevator, you just don't even feel like saying
Talking,
anything. You know what I
exactly.
mean? And like sometimes that's chill. I'm cool with that.
That's so
sometimes it can feel a
classic.
little bit awkward, but like
I know it's
But it-
terrible. It's
but, like,
terrible.
yeah.
I hate it. Like when you're in an elevator and you're like looking down at the floor, you're like looking at the roof. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad.
and then that would never happen in Louisiana. 'Cause
Yeah.
you just have to say like, hey, what's up? Like, how you doing?
just start
You good?
conversation.
Even and you don't know the person, but you're just like, how you doing?
Yeah.
That's
and like,
it.
yeah, and when you say how you doing, you're like literally saying it and expecting like them to say something back, like, I'm good, how are you? And then
Yeah.
you start talking.
But that's the thing, like, also with like neighbors and stuff. Like if you have neighbors over there, like everybody have like cookouts and
I know.
everybody knows each
Yeah.
other. But then you come here, it's like, dude, I don't even know my neighbors.
Me
I've
neither.
probably never even said hi to them.
Yeah, I just had a family move in. I don't even know their names. Like, honestly.
yeah.
They never said hi. I mean, it's
That's
like,
just I know that's how it is here, which is like it can be nice in a way, because
Yeah.
sometimes you just want to like be to yourself too.
Yeah.
but not
it's
all
like,
the time.
but
though.
maybe there's probably somewhere in the middle
Yeah.
of like
Maybe.
southern United States
Yeah.
and Sweden where it's probably like the perfect middle ground.
Yeah.
But I think those are two into the like extremes.
Yeah,
To be fair,
that is
too.
so true.
To
That
be
is
fair, you're from Louisiana. It's the South. Like it's a bit more wild there.
It is. That's what I'm saying. Like these
Yeah.
are the extremes.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
Of both ends. Yeah.
they're polar opposites.
In some ways, yeah.
Yeah.
Food is different.
Yeah.
Food's a lot different. You been to Louisiana?
No, I haven't been, but I mean, I know what you guys eat. I love your food. So
Yeah, good food. Yeah.
Yeah, I
It could
love
be
good food.
thick.
yeah,
It
yeah,
could be very thick and
A lot of spices as well.
a lot of spices, a lot of fried food.
Yeah, me and
fried
Liam were. I came with Liam this summer to Charleston, to both South and North Carolina, and we ate the crab boil.
Oh,
And
really?
that shit
dude.
slaps.
Nice.
Oh my
So
god,
good.
it's
Nice.
so good.
Yeah.
dude. Those crab boils and crawfish boils. Oh my god, I could eat that any day of the week. I
It's
don't care.
nice.
100%.
It's so
It's
good.
nice. But I like the crawfish boils that they do here in Sweden too, though.
They have them.
Yeah, but like like kräft.
Yeah,
kräftskiva.
kräftskiva.
Yeah,
But it's not the
yeah.
same thing though.
But
It's not the same, but it's pretty good.
But it's way different. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like you go from like hot spicy crawfish with beer,
Yeah.
to cold dill flavored crawfish with snaps.
yeah.
And they're both good vibes though, and you both have good
Yeah,
good
I like
nights
the Swedish
good
ones
nights
too.
on it. But
I like the Swedish ones too.
yeah, but it's way different.
yeah, of course.
But let me ask you this: I've been thinking about this because, like you said it yourself, that like there's such a big difference between you being in the U.S., how people perceive you, and then here, like here, you're a superstar. Like people must be coming up to you all the time. Like how is that? Are you used to that, or like do you like it or do you not like it?
I guess it depends when it is. I mean, sometimes it can be. I guess like I think for the most part, it's pretty cool.
Really?
It's pretty cool, and I think it's a good country to be like pretty well known in. I would say too, because like we're saying, like Swedes are pretty reserved and they respect your space quite
That's
a bit.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So like even like the people like it's not going to be the same amount of people that know me in the United States when I'm in Louisiana, but the ones that do like they're going to want to talk. You know what I mean? They're going to want to
Yeah,
ask like
yeah,
they're going to
yeah.
want to really like whatever,
Have a good conversation.
which can be cool of course sometimes, but like
Yeah.
here it's more just like you walk down the street and it's like it's just a lot of people that like give me a thumbs up, gratis, likheter, all those kind of things. Like and they'll just keep it super short, which is super cool because that's more just like flattering. That's just like they're just giving you love.
Yeah.
So I think it's a cool country to have the respect in because I think
Yeah.
they're pretty good with it.
Yeah, that's probably true. Honestly, when I think about it, but I remember I saw something of you when you're training in your backyard like a long time ago with your dad, and you did something like I've never seen that.
you were
before.
like hanging on a rope or something.
like upside down. What
yeah.
I mean, that was crazy. I've never
Yeah.
seen that before.
Is that
He
to
built
stick
this,
the
like,
landing or
clo-
something?
No, my dad it's gonna be hard to explain, especially to somebody listening, because you're gonna have to just watch the video. I don't even know where you saw the video.
I think it's
but
on SVT.
I don't know either, but
maybe it's on SVT. Yeah, but it's like he just built this like we have this rope in my backyard.
Yeah.
or we had. I guess I don't live there anymore, but and we could do all kind of stuff like climb it, and then like one thing is like the inversion part of the jump, which is like super important, like trying to get like completely upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my dad built this like pulley system for me to hang on with the rope to where like it wouldn't like it would kind of help me like just get the feeling of being upside down on the
Yeah,
pole.
yeah.
But you have to see the thing.
It's crazy.
Imagine the
It's
neighbors
crazy.
just watching outside of their
Yeah.
window.
He's like hanging upside down, like pulling on a. I've never seen that before ever.
Yeah, but the neighbors watching that, the neighbors would watch me pole vault. Like
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
actually do real jumps there, and I'd be jumping like over 5 meters and stuff at that time.
And how
So I'd
old
be
were
going
you?
like 15. I think was like the last time I
Holy
really jumped
shit.
there.
Dang.
But I was still jumping like over 5 meters, so that's that's high enough up there to where you're really getting up there.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But you're just at Idrottsgalan. When was that? It was the 16th, right? It was like a couple days ago.
Yeah, last night or the night before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Night before.
I mean, I have to say, dude, you should have won. I mean, I know you probably have heard that a bunch of times,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Wait, who won again? Niels van der Poel?
yeah, he won. I think he won everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No disrespect to Niels.
No,
okay?
it's chill.
He's a great athlete.
great athlete.
Yeah.
Didn't he win the Olympics as well?
He
I
did.
think- yeah.
He did.
Okay, so he's great.
Mhm.
But like, let's be reasonable here. What else can you do to win? Like, what else do you have to do to win?
I don't know. I don't know what to say really. Like, it was also his last year.
Yeah.
Wait, has he retired now?
He just retired after this year.
retired.
I thought he was young.
I think he is
he
pretty
is
young
young.
though. But I think he already said before the year that like this was gonna be it.
Yeah.
So that was like his like send off. It was it was like the Olympics. So I mean it is what it is. I don't I've won these awards though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Big flex, big
yeah. So like it doesn't in the grand scheme of things like yeah. mean, I think like for the most part, like it does. He deserved the awards. I mean that he got. I would say so.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Awards are weird. Like I don't really like think too much about them.
It's not why you compete, obviously. I mean,
No, not really.
No.
Not really. And it doesn't change what my season was.
yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I mean? Whether my season was good or great, it doesn't depend on what awards I get after the season.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Sure.
I know what I did, and so I'm
Yeah.
proud of the season I had last year. So it doesn't really matter like
That's great.
as far as the awards that come with it afterwards.
But didn't you get ranked like second after Messi or something, athlete of the year? Or
That's
something?
crazy.
Yeah,
Dude, that's
sick.
insane.
And third
That's
was
sick.
I
a
mean, you
Mbappe
don't
as well.
you don't
That's
need any
sick,
award.
yeah.
That's the biggest award you could have got right there. I think. I mean,
That was sick. Yeah, and
that must be crazy.
yeah, and like stuff like that, then it kind of just makes you like put like
Yeah.
into perspective the year and like how you really can't be complaining about like things.
Yeah.
things like that, like not winning awards at Idrottsgalan. So it's like
Yeah,
I got a lot of like good recognition and credit for like the year. So like
yeah.
I'm chilling.
Have you ever met one of those like soccer, football, controversial? One of those like big stars?
I don't think so. Not really.
Really?
I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't.
Well, you
I'm
mostly
trying.
hang
I'm
out
trying
in
to.
the
I'm
US
trying
and
to
in Sweden,
think.
so
I feel like I have, but I'm drawing a blank here.
they're not too memorable.
No, I don't know. But I guess they're kind of season is pretty year round too.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
so
it
like
might be.
I'm traveling quite a bit in the summer too, and no.
But I was just thinking because like you had an incredible season, bro. I mean,
Thanks, bro.
insane. I mean, you've kind of done everything. Like, what more is there to do? I mean, you're breaking your own records. Like,
Yeah,
I
you're
mean, you're
challenging
competing
yourself.
against yourself. I mean, like, how much more is there to do?
I think like in our sport, it's like, especially pole vaulting, like it's very like individual,
Yeah.
and you're not necessarily really competing against the person like to the side of you as much as it would be in something like soccer or fighting or anything like that. Like you're really fighting against that person.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not necessarily about me. Like for me, it really is just like me against the bar.
Exactly.
And like it doesn't matter what the person next to me does. It's literally just if I get over that bar or not. And so and it's been like that ever since I was like super young. So I feel like motivation when I get better and better and I get to a point where I'm just kind of like trying to beat myself. It's not that hard to keep that fire and keep it going because that's kind of always what it's been in the first place.
Yeah.
Because you're just always trying to like better yourself and just get a little bit higher and higher.
Yeah.
Try to see how you can get to that next level. So it's whether there's people that are better than me, not that close to me, or they're right on me. Like it feels kind of the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But like, I mean, see, because I mean, you've done so much. Like, how much longer? Like, what time frame do you think? How much longer do you think you're going to be doing this? Have you ever thought about that?
I do a little bit. I mean,
Because you're still young.
they got dudes that jump well in their 30s.
Yeah.
In their 30s.
Wait, just to put in a note, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Yeah, okay, so you're very young then. So
Fairly young, yeah. And I don't know. I mean, it just depends on how my body is really too.
Yeah.
I would say like hopefully definitely what happened there? Definitely like 2 more Olympics.
Mm.
Maybe 3. That'd be cool. Be like 2032.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a pretty tough sport on your body too.
Yeah.
Like
really.
on your back and everything.
Mm.
And so just trying to really like be careful with that. Take a look at that. And I guess now I have the luxury of like I don't have to compete at everything all the time, so I don't have to have that brutal of a schedule. But yeah, I mean just take it year by year.
So,
Just see.
have you dealt with like a lot of injuries and stuff like that, like throughout the years?
I mean, there's always stuff you got to be like looking at, but nothing too crazy, honestly. I've been pretty
Really?
fortunate. Yeah.
that's
So, like
great.
it's more like especially like a lot of it's a lot on your back.
Yeah.
A lot of people have shoulder problems, just like the impact of the takeoff.
Yeah.
And
Does
then
it
like
hurt to land as well?
no, no,
Not at all.
no, it really doesn't. I know everybody. They always think the landing is like gonna be some type of like thing. No, it's not.
Yeah, because when I look at you competing, you just jump out of the fucking what's it called? The mattress.
The mat, yeah. No, I don't know. No, it's like a foam mat.
Yeah. Well, I
Like,
mean,
but still, it's
still,
like
it's
5,
like
6
6 meters drop.
I know, but you ever been to like one of those gymnastics places where it's like those
Yeah,
cubes,
Yeah.
those
yeah,
big
yeah,
things?
yeah.
Like it doesn't hurt to land it. It's
Yeah, but it's not 6
But
meters.
that's
though.
foam as well, so it's a bit different.
it's the exact. I think it's the exact same material as that.
Mm.
It's foam. It's a foam
Yeah.
mat, and it's just like bunch of foam stacked on top of each other.
Oh, okay.
And then they got this like little mesh.
I was once
thing.
watching one of these pole vault events, and I think it was you or some French guy. Do you know who I'm talking about? He's very good. I think he's in the top 5 or something.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, and I think he was doing he made the jump, but then he almost missed the mat, and I was like, holy shit! If he lands on the like, has that ever happened? Like you're very close to just.
Yeah, it does happen.
Oh my god!
But I've seen it happen more than it's happened to me. I feel like I have pretty good like awareness on my body to know like the situation or like the feeling of like the takeoff, because you're gonna have to be like a little bit like offline in the takeoff to feel that you're gonna start drifting to the right or left, whatever side it may be. And so then I'm pretty good at like aborting jumps. And I think that's like a good thing is you gotta know like you gotta kind of have like the sensor and when to abort the jump and be able to like land safely out of stuff, because sometimes things can screw up. Yeah. And I've been pretty good at that, and I think that just comes from like just jumping a lot. Yeah, just jumping all the time when I was younger, and so like I have a good feeling of like when something's right and when something's wrong.
Yeah, because I mean, I was thinking, because I'm kind of surprised that you don't have that many, or that you haven't had that many injuries, because like in my sport, like our bodies get wrecked.
Yeah,
like
you just get.
I mean, I'm young, I'm 19, but I've had a couple. Not like serious injuries, but there's always like, small shit all the time.
Yeah, I mean, you twisted your whole arm.
Yeah, my arm, I like broke it that way. It just snapped
really?
completely. Yeah, it was bad. I had to have surgery and stuff like that.
Your ears look good still.
Yeah, I'm draining them. I'm trying to keep them clean. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people have bad ears too.
Well, yeah. Like I mean, that's the fighter thing. The cauliflower ears.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't want that shit. That's why I'm draining them. I don't think it looks good.
It looks pretty badass though, doesn't it?
But I feel like it's almost like something you can't control. If you fight enough and you fight for long enough, and get into like some, you know what I mean? I feel like that's just something that just kind of happens.
Yeah.
I don't think it looks necessarily that bad. It's just like
I think it looks badass.
It just depends.
If you're in a bar and someone comes up with cauliflower, it's like don't fuck with him. Don't fuck with
correct.
But
Exactly.
I don't think
I'm not messing with you with
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think that my like the way I look would match with cauliflower ears. I don't think it would fit that well. Like I kind of have to look more.
Well, there's
like
only one.
You got to try it out to see.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't think I look like a badass enough to rock those things, man. That's why I'm just draining them. So.
But you got a fight coming up?
Yeah, actually, I have pretty soon. The 25th of February is my next.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So just getting ready for that. So I'm in a fight camp right now.
You in good shape?
Yeah, I'm in pretty good shape. It's just it's tough. It's tough on the body.
Definitely. Yeah.
It's really tough. We do a lot of like cardio and explosive like lifting, and we do all that stuff too.
Yeah.
I'm kind of have the same body frame. Like I'm not, we're not very like big guys, so it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
It takes a toll on the body.
What weight class are you?
Right now I'm fighting at 61.
Okay.
So I have to cut weight for the fights.
Oh, really?
I don't walk around at 61. I walk around a little heavier. So.
Oh, really?
But I don't cut that much weight.
How does the like dehydration thing go? Like I know like that you hear the craziest shit. It's like the dude lost 30 pounds in 2 hours.
Yeah,
and
that's
he's like,
crazy.
How does it even happen? Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand how do you just, it's just dehydration, right?
Yeah.
It's
You
just
just
like,
lose all the water.
Yeah.
And how do you, what's the way?
the sauna.
Just chill in the sauna?
Yeah, that's what I'm
still
thinking.
for like.
Don't drink in the sauna. That's all I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, there's different techniques you could do. Some do sauna, but that drains your energy as
But
well.
that's what I'm saying. You get so tired.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. So, some do sauna, some do, the one that I did last time, you get in like a jacuzzi or like a super hot bath, and then you sit there as long as you can for like an hour, and then you get out of the bath, and then they just stack a bunch of towels on you, so you just sweat, and then you just do that over and over.
It sounds like a spa.
No, it's
You're just chilling in
terrible.
the jacuzzi, and
It's
then you have to
terrible.
lie
Sounds
down,
nice.
and then you have to chill in the jacuzzi.
It sounds nice, but it's completely
no,
terrible.
I can. But then even then, like that, like if you chill in a hot tub too long, it just like when it relax your muscles, like you start getting you get a little tired after.
Yeah.
No, it
Like
drains
you're gonna lose
you.
that little pop that
That's
you have
exactly.
in your muscles and everything.
It drains you, but so like I don't lose that much. I think I lost in water weight last time, probably like 4 kilograms, 5 kilograms in one night.
Yeah, that's a
So
lot.
it's not that much. People do a lot more.
People do crazy stuff.
People do a lot more. I think my opponent last time did like 10 kilograms.
Oh really?
He was bigger than me, so.
Oh wow.
But yeah, so right now I'm fighting at 61, but I'm eventually probably gonna go down to 57. Because eventually people start cutting even more weight, The higher level you go, people start cutting like crazy amounts. So I have to do the same.
That's the way to
fight
do it.
someone the same size as me.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
But yeah, man, no, I mean it's going good. We're en route.
How many fights have you done?
I've only done because you have to be in Sweden. You have to be 18 to
really?
compete,
Ah.
and I turned 18 last year. So I've only done one fight now, but I've done a bunch of like wrestling. Like I'm a national champion in wrestling. I've done wrestling and stuff like that.
Saw that.
But yeah, but only one MMA fight. But so I'm just I'm taking my time. I'm not too stressed about it.
Yeah, and you train at All Star.
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you ever been there?
No, I have not.
Just try it out.
Yeah, you
I
should come over, bro.
Yeah, and they got a bunch of studs over there, huh?
Yeah, they got
like,
killers.
They got killers, yeah, for real.
I've got so many good training partners, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you got, I don't know if you know it, but Khamzat Chimaev, like he's a beast.
Yeah.
Alex Gustafsson, we have so many.
Yeah, I mean like UFC stars.
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah.
literally like stars in UFC.
Yeah.
That's sweet. It's yeah, that's cool because like it's actually funny because like when I come to Stockholm, I know they have the All Star gym where they got a bunch of stars there,
Yeah.
and then like when I'm back in Louisiana and Lafayette, they have a gym there where they got a Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Have you
Yeah.
met him?
No, I haven't actually.
That's
But he's
disappointing.
from
No.
Lafayette as well, right?
He's from Lafayette. Yeah,
That's what I heard.
but he
You got major stars over there, man. Like Lafayette, they produce.
and Daniel Cormier comes
Daniel
from Lafayette.
Cormier, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So it's weird, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he was from Louisiana. I thought he was
Lafayette's pretty small, too. It's like
It's,
120,000.
yeah, it's not even big.
from Crawdix.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
I
don't
thought he
know,
was from LA.
Something in the water or something.
Who, Daniel Cormier?
Yeah, or he hangs out there. No, he's an AKA. Isn't
Yeah,
that
yeah,
in,
yeah. But he hangs,
Florida?
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
he's
he-
from Lafayette.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing, like, I didn't even know for the longest time that Daniel Cormier was from Lafayette.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
He never
And I-
represents.
But no, yeah, and I think he went to Oklahoma State for college.
Okay.
And like one thing about United States is like, it's not about where you're from; it's about where you went to college.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You went LSU, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
So
Louisiana.
that's Louisiana. So still, and I don't even know if Dustin went to.
I don't even
No,
know.
I
I don't even know.
Maybe
If
he
he,
didn't
I don't
even
think he
go.
went to
No,
college.
I think he
I
just
don't
went to
think so.
like he started from the bottom, but he went to these
Yeah.
like crappy ass MMA events and then
Yeah, I think
fell
so.
some-
I think so. Yeah, but that's how they do it in the United States. It's weird. Like you are like you represent your college
Yeah.
more than where you actually come from.
That's true.
It's like that's what's it kind of labels you.
That's
Did you
true.
compete in pole vaulting in like high school and stuff?
Hmm?
Is that yeah, because you're in Sweden. If let's say I went pole vaulting,
don't
I would
compete for
never like I have to go to Bullsun.
Yeah, you go to a club.
Yeah, I have to go to a club. It's like I tried out wrestling because Liam basically forced me to do it.
That,
Basically forced me. I had to go to Southern Mom. Like it's a long way for me. It takes an hour drive. And like on the subway.
But you wrestle too.
No, I'm not a wrestler. I'm not a wrestler.
I tried to get him into it a little bit, but
Yeah.
But one thing I was thinking about, because I saw a video of you a long time ago where you were talking about like what you wanted to achieve, and it was really inspiring because like basically everything you said you wanted to do is what you've done, which is just insane, man. I mean that's crazy. You've always like it's so cool to see that you've always had that like that you've been so sure of it, you know?
Yeah. No, yeah, it's been cool.
Yeah.
Super grateful for it. Like super grateful for like I've always known that I was capable of doing the things that I've been able to do.
Mm.
But I mean there's a lot of athletes where stuff just doesn't work out. You can get unlucky.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that don't fulfill their full potential and what they're capable of. And so like I am, there's a lot of hard work and everything that goes into it being in the position, but like I'm grateful that the things worked out the way they did. Because I know, like, even if you do have the potential and you put in the work, sometimes stuff can just happen. And for me, it worked out good. So,
That's
like,
dope.
yeah, it's cool. It's cool. And I had good people around me that didn't shoot me down, and they let me dream super big from a young age too.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I think that was super important. I think
Thinking about
you're
the right people. I mean, your father, right? He's your coach till
Yeah.
this day.
Yeah.
Is he? Yeah, and he was a former pole vaulter as
He was.
well.
Yeah, he
And
was.
your mom was also an athlete, right?
Yep. She was she did heptathlon,
Wait,
track and field event, mångkamp, sjukamp.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, decathlon?
Yeah, but it's the women's version. So they
Okay.
only decathlon's 10, sjukamp they do 7.
Okay.
Heptathlon, yeah.
So I mean,
And so so they were both track athletes. They met at LSU.
oh really?
Dang, that's cool.
So they met on the track team there.
That's great.
Yeah. So and they do my training program and they coach me. Yeah, both of them. So
That's
yeah,
dope.
and it's been like that for forever basically. So it's
So it still doesn't like interfere with the coaching and being a parent as well.
no.
Never seen any like significant difference. Like, oh shit, like my parents are a bit too much of a coach than a parent. If you know
I
what
mean, I guess sometimes, but like for me, I was always like, especially in high school, now I look back on it, and at the time I didn't realize how like what I was doing was crazy because I didn't party like all or do anything in high school.
Yeah.
Really. And I didn't think,
Really?
Yeah.
And I drink?
Now, sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if the timing's right and stuff like that, but like nothing too crazy, but like not like it was in high school. Like in high school, I really didn't do anything.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, and I didn't.
What about college?
Yeah, college. College was college.
yeah.
College
Different
was college.
story.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. College was college, but I was only there for 1 year.
Oh, really?
So then I knew that, so I kind of had to like get
Take your
get the
opportunity.
experience.
Exactly.
Get the experience.
Yeah.
But no, high school, and I didn't. For me, I didn't think it was that crazy at the time, and I think that was because my 2 older brothers were like the exact same way.
Really?
Like they weren't really big party guys too, and so they didn't really have to get on me too hard about stuff like as far as like coaching, because I was like I would show up, I wouldn't really party or anything like that. Like I would do the stuff for the most part that I need to do. Yeah.
But that's that's kind of crazy because you come from a family of like athletes, and oftentimes like I come from a family where it's like a lot of media, a lot of music, I come from that kind of family. So being an athlete, isn't like that prevalent in my family. Maybe further back, both my grandfathers are athletes, but not in the close, circle. So, but oftentimes when you come from those types of like upbringings, you kind of go the opposite direction, or at least that's what happened to me. They wanted me to become a musician, and I went the complete opposite route.
I get that. Yeah.
But you stuck with it. Was that just because you always had a passion for it? Or, because it's kind of crazy how you also stuck with that.
Yeah, I think I just liked it. I think I just liked it, and it made it a lot easier that like my 2 brothers, they were like big into sports.
Yeah,
just loved to be doing anything.
Yeah,
my parents, they were big athletes and stuff like that. And I think it's like probably just a genetic thing.
Yeah,
like, we just love that. We just get that. Yeah, we just feed off like that just competitiveness of doing some type of sport, and we just love that. So yeah, I don't. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know how you would. That is a lot different than my situation than like growing up and doing the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Of what? But my brother is a little bit similar to that because since we all pole vaulted, like my father was pole vaulter, my oldest brother pole vaulted, I pole vaulted. My middle brother, he would pole vault with us, and my dad, I would say like, I guess he thought it was cool that we pole vaulted. He built a setup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like
it's a father's dream.
Yeah, it wasn't like we had to pole vault, but it was kind of just like it's there for you.
Yeah.
And I built this whole thing for you.
Yeah, if you need it.
So you have to try it at least. Yeah, so we kind of had to try it. But we all really liked it. But like Twani, the middle one, he never liked it. He did not like pole vault at all.
So what did he do instead?
Played baseball.
Really?
Yeah, and he was good. He just finished this year. He's retired now, but he got drafted by the Mets.
That's
Way.
awesome.
And ended up playing. Yeah,
That's awesome.
That's great.
He played in like the minor league system, but yeah. So he was good at baseball, and then he kind of just went his own path, which was different than what we were doing.
Yeah,
So
good for him.
So a little bit like that. Still a sport, but
yeah,
like
but it's still you're still an athlete.
the same
so.
kind of still an athlete, but like different than what we were doing.
Yeah.
And my dad like wasn't really a baseball guy. My mom comes from Alvesta, so
Yeah.
she's not really
Baseball isn't very big. Over
Yeah,
there.
baseball's not big.
She's from where? Alvesta.
Alvesta, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but you were born here.
Yeah, I was born here.
You were.
I was born here, but I'm always over there, all the time. So I'm like splitting time. But I was there every summer since I can remember,
Oh yeah.
So as soon as I can, when I find an opening in my training, I just go. But
the United States, yeah.
it's hard because I have there's great teams in the U.S., but I have such a great team here.
Yeah, it's a
I have
squad.
everything I need here, So that's why it's kind of like you. You're here because you have everything you need here.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
But I was kind of curious too, because you come from this athlete or family of athletes, and everybody has such high expectations of you, especially now. You've done so much.
Yeah, exactly.
Does the pressure like ever get to you, like what other people think of you? I guess as an athlete, pressure gets to us all, But how does it affect you?
I feel like it's better and better now.
Really?
Yeah, like after doing all the things, it feels like the Olympics was different. That was a different type of pressure that I've never felt before. Especially since it's like it's one of these situations where you get the chance and you don't know if you'll get it again.
Yeah.
Because it comes once every 4 years, and like as an athlete, 4 years is a pretty long time. A lot of stuff can happen, and so like when I was going into the Olympics, it was like that was crazy pressure because I was a big favorite. It's like COVID, all this stuff's happened. Like you test positive, like you're out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No matter if like you have symptoms or anything. So like anything can happen in that.
Were you in total lockdown then?
Yeah, we were in total lockdown.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah. So it worked out fine for me. But that was a weird kind of pressure because you just know that like this is like you have this shot and like it's like now or never.
Yeah.
Kind of like other competitions, it's like, you know, you have the next competition.
Yeah.
No matter what, if something goes wrong. But like Olympics is like, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it. You don't even know if
Didn't
you
you
get
win
shot.
that event and then after you won, try to go for the world record and also got that as well?
No, that was the World Championships this past year.
Shit. Okay.
But I did the same in Olympics, and I
I did the same in Olympics.
but but I missed world record. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
No, but I missed world record. But I really should have made it. I was super close.
Really?
Fuck.
Yeah, I should have made it. Honestly.
Dang.
Yeah, but whatever
So
happens.
you feel that, like, because now you've done so much, like, you don't think the pressure gets worse, or do you think it gets better?
Yeah, no, like it got worse
Yeah.
for sure when you get better, and then
Yeah.
like when I got like ever since like I was like world ranked number 1, then it was definitely worse for a time for like a year and a half or so like that, and then after the Olympics it just felt like, I mean the pressure in the sense of like more expectations, they're definitely higher. The expectations they're always gonna be higher, but it was something to, like it was just like a relief, and
You're
I just
proving yourself.
no, yeah, I felt like I've done enough to where like I don't really have to prove to anybody.
That's
anything.
true.
Like,
I mean, you could have just
Yeah.
after the Olympics just said fuck it and
just
done.
left, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're an Olympian. That's a lifelong
Yeah.
accomplishment. You don't have to do anything more.
yeah. So I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I want to do now, and that
Really?
I want to keep doing, and I want to keep jumping higher, and I want to win a few more Olympics, and you know before I'm done. But I'm in a good place right now as far as like mentally, where I feel like it's like I can really just do a lot of this stuff for me, and I feel like I don't have to prove anything to anybody. So it's nice. Yeah.
You switching sports after?
Yeah. Shit.
Crush them records in the sport.
You
Like
say
100 meters.
Yeah. No, 100 meters, I would not have too good of a shot.
You don't think?
No. Not when you're adding like Americans and Jamaicans and stuff.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
true.
true. I forgot about
very
those
well.
guys.
Yeah.
Hey, why didn't you like go to? Because your brother went to baseball, obviously because you're very fast. Like, isn't football like a huge deal in Louisiana?
Like American football.
Yeah, American football.
Yeah. I just didn't play it though.
You never thought of even trying it out, or have you? tried
Yeah,
it?
I would have. That's a pretty brutal sport too, though.
Yeah.
But it seems super fun, and I think it's one of the best sports to watch. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think
There's
You
too
watch
much
football?
commercial
No,
breaks.
it's
There's
about-
so much commercial breaks. Have you ever seen the Super Bowl? It's like
Yeah,
a
yeah, of
4-hour
course.
stream for an 18-minute game.
it is. It is. But like, do you know? Like, do you understand the game?
Yeah, my dad watched quite a lot.
So like, but like every play really does mean something.
Yeah, of
For
course.
both ends. You know what I mean? So like I think. I mean, have you ever been to a football game too in person? Like
No,
a real
I
one?
haven't. I have not.
I've been to
It's
one.
crazy. Yeah.
I was at the Panthers game where they got crushed.
Oh really?
'Cause now they suck. I don't know
Panthers
what-
have been pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened, but
Yeah.
they suck now.
But you got to go to like a big college game.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what's
That's
up.
the craziest thing. Where
That's
you,
where it's at. the
where you
college
do where you
games.
do the tailgating.
Yeah.
You go to the game. You go out at like the whole thing. Like
Yeah,
go to a
yeah,
real
yeah.
college town. Because in Louisiana, LSU,
They're a great team as well.
super good team. Stadium holds like 105,000.
Holy shit!
Probably like
That has to be like one of the biggest in the
Yeah,
world.
that's crazy.
it's one of the biggest. I think it's one of the biggest. And then like 300,000 people around the stadium, just partying. You know, they have like a tailgate. They have like
Yeah,
an
yeah,
RV parked, and they're just playing, you know, BP and cornhole and all this
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, and they're just like, and you're just eating gumbos and stuff.
That's
Sounds
awesome.
You're
great.
just it's super sick. It's something you definitely have to experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. But I didn't play football.
But I'm kind of curious too, because I mean, you said that you didn't, or you've never really like been much of a party guy. You know, you've never like really been that type of dude because you're so into your athletics. But like, how do you balance like a social life? I mean, I know you have a girlfriend, you have all these things, friends. I mean, how do you balance everything with your sport? Do you not have like that much of a social life?
No, I do. I have a social life.
Yeah.
I've always had a pretty tight circle though.
Yeah.
And it's always been like that. Like I have a core group of like really good friends.
Yeah.
Back in the U.S.
Both.
Yeah.
Both, I would say. Both here and in the US. But I mean now I would say I do more stuff than I did when I was in high school. So like
Really?
that. And I don't even think that was But I think also, like, when I was saying I didn't party or anything in high school,
Yeah.
that was actually more of a thing where I don't think I couldn't really relate to my class that well.
Mm.
And I think, like, my grade, I just didn't really, like,
Really?
didn't
Yeah, get
mess-
along
I
with
just
them.
didn't really mess
Yeah.
with the people in my grade like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't really, like, feel like partying with them was, like, thing that I wanted to do. So,
Imagine if they listen to this, like, okay.
I mean, yeah, no disrespect to any of them, but it was just like, I think it was more just that. So like, yeah, maybe if I went to another school, maybe it'd have been a little different.
Yeah.
But as far as my school, I just felt like, nah, I'm okay. I just it didn't really seem that appealing to me, and so yeah, like no, I feel like I have a good balance right now of like of everything. I think it's important mentally as far as like just to be able to like refresh and do other things.
Yeah, that's true.
Started playing golf.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
Yeah,
That's dope.
I think that's a good way to really refresh the mind.
Yeah.
To like,
Relaxing.
it's like relaxing and like maybe not relaxing is the right word.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
semi-therapeutic.
yeah, it is. And it's like this way of like active rest and
Yeah.
able
yeah,
to
it's
able to
absolutely
do something else to where like you keep the mind, the
occupied.
competitive juices, but it's occupied in like when I'm playing golf, like nothing matters except the next shot.
Yeah.
No matter what's
exactly.
going on in my life.
Yeah.
So like that's a cool thing.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing that you don't really find with much stuff, especially when life starts getting like a little hectic.
Yeah.
So that's why it's nice to have.
That's a
that.
big attraction for a lot of athletes. Just start playing golf. It's such a random thing. Like look at Jordan.
Yeah.
But-
Jordan, yeah.
Yeah, he's great
The
at
problem
it.
is it takes so much time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Like you
true.
need like at least 6 hours to be able to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
We suck at golf. We've been
tough.
trying. We're so bad. We're so trash. But we're so terrible.
But the thing is, everybody sucks at golf in the beginning. Like, there's nobody that just picks up a golf club and is good at it.
No,
'Cause
I've picked it
it's-
up many times and I'm still shit at it.
But but dude, I'm telling you, that's how it is. I was super shitty when I like the first 25 times,
yeah.
and then I was still shitty the 26, but I was just good enough to have fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then once you like get to that barrier to where like you go into a round and you can like you're gonna still suck, but you have just those few good shots
Yeah.
that just gonna keep you coming back for the next one.
Yeah.
Then you just get hooked, and then
but you have that
can't-
competitiveness in you, so I mean,
yeah,
you want
maybe
brings the fire out.
maybe.
But that's the thing I've kind of had, or I had previously, kind of a hard time balancing everything, like with my social life, with my sport, and when I was younger, I think I missed out on a lot of things, and that kind of bothered me. But it's gotten easier over time, I think, because now everybody's working, they're trying to pursue their career, so now it's easier because everybody else is occupied with their shit.
Yeah.
So it's gotten easier, but that's one thing I had problems with earlier because, I like to have a drink sometimes,
People party hard in Stockholm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like gymnasium and stuff like that.
Yeah, they
exactly.
They go hard.
They go hard.
They go hard. So I would imagine like growing up in Stockholm
Yeah.
you grew up in Stockholm, yeah?
Yeah.
So like it's just hearing like talking to people, it's different than how my high school was.
Yeah.
It really like we weren't people. I mean, yeah, people would like hang out and do stuff like that, but like it wasn't as lit as like it sounds like here. It sounds like people
I
like
don't know, bro. I mean,
gymnasium almost sounds like
college.
that's their college
Yeah,
time.
yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
You know what I
it
mean?
is, but
they
it's-
started a lot younger than they do in Louisiana.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of an overstatement, though. I think people overhype the gymnasium experience a
It's
bit.
not. It's nothing.
Yeah.
I did it. It wasn't that fun. But I went to a pretty shitty. Oh, sorry. No, I went to a very good school. But so that was one of the things I was curious of, like, because I know you have a girlfriend, you have all these things, and it's kind of hard to balance all of that. Like, how many training sessions do you do a day? Is it like two, 3?
Nah, it's probably only 2 times, like 3 times a week, maybe. Other
The
times
week?
it's once. Yeah. Other times it's once a day. No,
Okay.
wait.
Oh,
What
yeah,
did I
yeah,
just
yeah,
say?
yeah.
Wait,
You
no,
mean
no,
3 times a week you do 2 training sessions?
2 or yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Wait, so you
Okay.
make 2 or 3 sessions a day?
No. Wait.
Wait, I'm gonna.
Oh, wait, hold
confuse
on.
that.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
it again
say it
because I
again,
said
say it
it
again.
so poorly. About 2 or 3 times a week. What the heck am I saying, bro? Shit. 2 or 3 times. 2 or 3 times a week, I will do 2 training sessions.
Okay.
But then the rest
I'm
of the day,
still confused.
the rest of the
Bro, just
I know,
don't
I
ask
said
any
it.
questions. You're
no,
too
but that's
dumb.
on me because now I'm starting to get in my own head. I don't even know what the heck I'm saying.
Okay, 2 or 3 times a week, he trains 2 times a day. The rest is
Okay,
once.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's usually like, and those will be like, it'll be a sprint session,
Yeah.
weights, strength, and then like that's how those will be, and the other ones will be maybe just like a tough sprint session to where like I'm not gonna be able to do anything
Yeah.
too much after, more than maybe just like some general strength gymnastics type stuff.
Yeah.
And then now I only jump once a week now.
Really?
Technically, I used to jump all the time, but now it's become a little bit more just physical training because I feel like it's just hard on your body, and it's better if I can just get stronger faster.
Yeah.
I know like the stuff that I need to be able to like have it like replicate.
Yeah.
To do that on the runway, so starting to like figure out the training that way. I feel like those days can be more important now than like the technical sessions.
But does your girlfriend like understand that you have to be gone a lot and you have to do all these things? Like, does she support you and all that?
Yeah, no, I mean, she's been great. Obviously, I mean, the past 2 years we've been together, I've had my 2 best years as far as performance wise. So obviously, it hadn't been too bad, and it's probably also helped me like to be able to like relax a little bit and stuff of like being able to like, but before then I used to like, it really was like go to the track, do whatever I need to do, like come home and do nothing else, and just to kind of like to live it a little bit more like that as far as like mentally do some more stuff. So that's probably a good thing too. But no, she's very understanding, like understands all the stuff that goes into it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Both for you guys, like fighting and pole vaulting is quite like lonely sports.
It is.
And both of you guys don't have a lot of free time. Both of you are pretty busy. I mean, like for you, Mondo. Oh, do you say Armand or Mondo?
You say Mondo, please.
Mondo,
Yeah.
okay. So first of all, like let's say, like because me and Liam sometimes like I tell him let's go here do that, but he can't. Or I want to do something a bit daring, but we might get injured. Like let's say
can't do that.
Yeah, I don't go skiing too much because it could just wreck my knee.
Yeah,
Of course, same here.
Yeah,
I never
saying.
skied ever. Yeah.
Yeah, really?
No.
Dang, that's surprising.
He's from
Well,
the
I grew up in.
Yeah, well,
I grew up-
okay.
Well, also because I grew up in Louisiana. Yeah. But now, like when Des and stuff goes skiing, like this past weekend, I was like, I can't do that.
Yeah, but
So
I
I
feel
just
like,
stay
are
here.
you missing up some things? Like you can't do this because you might get injured. You have to be so cautious all the time.
I'll do it later.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll do it later in life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Those things, like I don't. Yeah, like I like playing golf. That's about it.
Yeah.
And like I like hanging out. I like hanging out and stuff like that. And like you can do it in a way where it's chill, but like I don't need to do those like. And yeah, anything that's just risky, I just feel like I've already in my mind crossed it off mentally,
dope.
so like it doesn't give me anxiety to miss out on that kind of stuff.
That's dope.
Yeah.
What's next for you? What's the next step? Just upcoming.
Yeah, upcoming season.
Yeah.
Just trying to jump higher and higher. Basically, I got the World Championships the end of the summer too.
Mm.
That's always like the big goal.
That's-
Just
that's awesome,
trying to be in the right shape at the right time, which is the championship meet. So
That's awesome,
Yep.
bro.
got those, so that'd be cool.
Hey, I mean, thank you so much for coming, bro. I mean, I
Appreciate
really
you having me,
appreciate
bro.
it. It was a good
Hell yeah.
talk. Good talk.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Thanks, Mondo.
All right, brothers. Yep.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. That's a wrap.
Yeah, that's a wrap. We're done.
Nice.
Good.